that expression. It is wonderful to be with all of you. You know, as you look around at these wonderful quotes here, as the Chancellor indicated, everything is inscribed here for value. And we think of the words of Madison in this wonderful hall about hope being brought to the people by the progress of reason. What a powerful statement. Today, more than ever, we need progress of reason. We need thoughtfulness in government. And I think what we celebrate here is an opportunity to bring together in a multidisciplinary way with the business community, with government, with academia, to build upon a 5-year partnership that has inspired now this Institute of Financial Market Regulation is a powerful statement. It is an opportunity for us to come together and understand that through thoughtfulness, we can deliberately achieve that balance that speaks then to safety, stability, and competitiveness in the financial market sector. This will allow us to avoid, I would hope, an ever again repeat of what brought not only New York State's economy to its knees, but the United States economy to its knees and that of the world. We cannot afford to tolerate that situation ever again. And so the work that will be done, that is being done and will continue to be done now in a broader sense, a more noble sense as an institute, allows us to speak more forcefully to the sort of dynamics of change and reform that will be required to make this a more doable outcome, to provide the supervision of markets in a way that allows for the market to be truly a capitalist model, but at the same time to have those parameters established and to speak to the ethics that are necessary to enable us to provide that stability and security that is so essential. This model, the one-of-a-kind hub in this nation, is a feather in the cap for New York. It is a way for us to make our pronouncement of the kind of intellect that we house here in New York State, and certainly the sort of concepts that we envision that will be powerful in providing the sort of reforms that are necessary as we go forward and transition our economy. We are struggling in this town to build back from the recession, a very painful and deep recession that needed to be addressed in a very forceful measure, but thoughtful measure. We believe the bleeding has stopped, and now it is our opportunity as a moment here to provide for the reforms that will build an economy that is like none we've ever enjoyed before. And this institute will enable us to do that. Its regulatory work, its inspiration that it will provide will be a tremendous force. And again, the forces of all of the change that will come from the voices that know best. Those who are professional regulators, those who are market participants, those are the business and academic notions of change and reform. It is my pleasure and honor to represent SUNY Albany here in the United States House of Representatives, but more importantly, to advance an agenda on behalf of the campus that speaks to the truest sense of value added that is brought to the equation by the intellect of that university. And so we are very proud to give highest recommendation to the $800,000 appropriation request for the Institute as we go forward, so that you will have the appropriate resources and talent and management that will take us to that higher ground, that will enable us to step back and say that we truly have achieved, through progress of reason, the sort of thoughtfulness that inspires hope for people across this country and, more importantly, across the globe. So thank you for what you're doing to put a major footprint out there of reform and change that will long endure as a test to our thoughtfulness. So I thank you very much for all your work.